years ago. There's a what?
Got him. Can you, I don't know how that even got there, but
I'm sorry.
I got it.
I didn't want it on the table.
I just got we got a rogue beer in the background.
I put it down. I didn't want it on the table. I dragged the
People
whole
like,
thing down.
I'm gonna join the group. And
We
go,
got
Drag it down.
From the Denovo Realty Studios in sunny Brevard County, Florida, the most important podcast on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, Denovo Realty Radio.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today we have a very special two guests, Travis and Kayte with the Vibe and Dine. Welcome, you two. Thanks for coming.
For having us.
Thanks.
We are, yes, good. We're going to have a good episode today. We are at the Villa Verde penthouse, the top floor, 10,000 square foot, beautiful condo.
It's insane.
He's not joking.
It's
Not a bad view at all.
No.
So, good background, and congrats to Michael and Jennifer on the sale of this place. The new homeowner is super excited to move in. Closing's coming up very soon. So,
Cheers.
cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. Thanks for coming, y'all.
Beautiful.
So, the Vibe and Dine, you guys do an awesome job with it, and that's why we reached out to you. Do a lot of reviews, local restaurants, bars, and you know, we follow you for a while, and we're impressed with what you do. So, thanks for that. And so, what was the inspiration behind starting the Vibe and Dine?
I would say the inspiration was obviously,
Drinking.
yeah. I mean, not so
Drinking.
much just drinking, but
What's your favorite drink, by the way?
we'll get into that.
Oh, okay,
We'll get
okay.
into that.
We'll save that. Yeah. That's like that's part of the climax.
That one might blow your mind. In a different direction.
Okay, all right. We'll wait
no,
for
the
that.
inspiration was just going out. I mean, we'd like to go out. We'd like to.
Not like raging bar.
No, just like go out. You know, like we got a spot that we'd like to hit mozzarella sticks. We got a spot that we'd like to hit certain beers.
Yeah.
Like we're not difficult people.
Yeah.
We're not
Like
in depth
music,
by any means.
entertainment,
It's just how do we get to places? Like we're already going to places. So it's literally just do what we're doing. Let's just start writing it down.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even necessarily for Vibe and Dine. It was probably more for me.
Yeah.
You know, like
Well,
when I say, Kayte, where are we going Saturday? This is obviously before we had the child. And
Be like,
we
wow,
bring her now.
You
You know, and she was just rattled off. So we just started writing it down, and then I don't know. I guess we've probably been here 7 years, and it took a couple years for it just to blossom into like, why don't we just turn this into something where we could share it with everyone?
Yeah.
Because we had a list, we were compiling it, and whether it was for me because I'm a degenerate or whatever you want to call it, like
I love
I
it.
like to go out and have a good time. Like, and again, it's
so attracted to that.
you're a lucky girl.
Lucky lady.
But it's not necessarily, to go out and get plaster. It's just like just going out, meeting people. I like deals. I don't want to say I hate paying full price, but like who does?
Looking for the deals.
But it was anyway, just
It's
jot it
not
down
even
and
looking
focus
for
it
the
on.
deals. It's looking for the best values because I don't cook. That's really what it comes
Well, I can tell you, like, and I grew up here, born and raised, and I've just from following you guys, I've like learned a lot of stuff that I had no idea. You know, I mean, so
That's nice.
I've been here for a long time, so you're doing a great job with it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, you know what it is? We love those hole in the wall places, and it's very easy to just keep going back there because it's comfortable and it's fun. But when we moved down here, so Trav said, what, 7 years ago? But I don't know. Anyway,
I think so.
a decent amount of years ago, we came down here, and it was just like,
13.
we cannot hit enough places because they're all so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even just like, I know we're considered foodies. That actually sits really wrong for us because we're not very sophisticated. We just
Well, me neither. So that's why we get along so
where
well.
Food is served.
Yeah.
Good.
Like food happens to be served at the place we talk about. So anyways, it's really just a matter of like, how do we tell you what's going on in Merritt Island, Rockledge, Titusville, Cape Canaveral, Cocoa Beach, so that wherever you are on a drive, you don't just keep driving to your favorite spot. You know that like you can literally pull this up and be like, there's happy hour right here. Let's just swing by.
Yeah.
Or, you hit a couple spots instead of just one. Or there's a live music or there's trivia night or something like that. This area is so sick. You guys are
It
so
is.
lucky
Well,
to be
yes.
born and
Like,
raised
we-
here.
Thank
it's so
you.
fun.
We use that. Like the information that we throw out there is like, yes, it's great. We're deciding to
Yeah,
throw.
you're
I'll be honest.
welcome. You're welcome for the information.
She busts her butt, like
And you go out and drink and eat the
she
food.
busts her
and
butt
eat the
to get
food.
all this information out there.
Yeah.
But the list is like, we're just sharing.
Yeah.
Like it's something that
You're sharing what you're doing
use.
already.
Like last week we were up in Titusville, and we're checking out like, all right, what's in Titusville? And I even forget the place we went to. I'm not
Pier
promoting
220.
it.
Pier 220.
Yeah.
Good spot.
So, but we check out all these spots, and it's just like, all right, what's up in this area? And
Yeah.
it's just something that we were doing, we were going to do anyway, and
There's
it's just
a reason why everyone's moving here.
Yeah.
It's because this area is
Yes.
freaking phenomenal.
It is.
And
It
there's
is.
Come to
so much
Brevard.
do.
It is
It's so
nonstop
good.
things to do. I mean, if you like restaurants and bars,
And they know
We
where
love
to
looking at
where to find out
I
about it
will
now.
look at
That's
water
it.
all day.
You guys
Yeah.
have a really you built a great following, and I mean a lot of my friends follow you. A ton of locals follow you. And was there any bumps in the road, like getting going? Like, tell me about like the beginning process, and was all been smooth? Been supportive so far, or did you have any bumps in the road?
The biggest thing, I'll take this one, look. The biggest
I was ready to roll.
He was ready to go.
is making sure that you can reach everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody uses a different platform. Like literally, I just thought when we were initially thinking about Vibe and Dine, we like came up with the name. I was like, let's just make it a fun little neighborhood newsletter where we're just saying
That's how it started.
fish tacos were on Tuesdays. Like, let's
Yeah.
just share that.
Yeah.
But it just shared, there's a certain demographic of people that really like email. There's another demographic of people who are just on Instagram and they like the visual, so like you write it in the newsletter, you take a picture of it on Instagram, the website, my girlfriend was, telling me like, I don't know why I have to pull up my email every time. Can you just put this on a website? So then we started a website. So I think it's really...
And then all of a sudden, it's a lot of work. You got all
And then
these
it's so much freaking work.
15 channels to reach everybody.
It's so much work.
so much.
You're like, I did this to start eating and drinking, and I got to do.
Well, I mean, like, I'll tell him, like, sure you want to like open up another channel. I was like, cause she works
He says that
all
all the
day,
time.
all
Yeah.
night. I mean, she does a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Minus just being a mother. Like, I mean, Vibe and Dine, it's a
Yeah.
ton of information.
So out of the restaurants, because you guys have been to more than I have in Brevard, and what's kind of the craziest food that maybe, whether it's odd, you can even just say your favorite, but like craziest meals. Have you had any? Does Brevard have any really bizarre foods?
It's a really tough question because this kid has no standards whatsoever.
I will eat anything as long as it doesn't have onions.
No
I'm
onions.
a garbage disposal.
I just don't do onions and things that remind me of onions. It's pretty much
Yeah.
it.
No,
I don't know of anything that we've had that's super crazy.
yeah.
I think you were not here when the Possum Crossing was in business. We had Did you ever eat at the Possum Crossing? It was.
I'd try it.
I'm pretty sure it had possum on the menu. I mean,
it should
if you have, yeah, I never had the possum, but
No.
they didn't stay in business for very long, if you can
That
believe it.
makes sense.
Yeah.
From here, do you eat a lot of gator?
No.
How about frog? Isn't frog legs?
I mean, I've had gator. I've had plenty of frog legs.
I haven't had any frog legs. I've had gator, but
Yeah, you gotta have some gator. Yeah. Frog legs. Let's go with favorite parts about doing the Vibe and Dine, and then the least favorite parts. I'm gonna go with I know the food. I mean, just eating the food.
Yeah.
But you
Going
tell me.
out.
You tell me.
Yeah.
meeting new people, experiences like this. Not necessarily the camera, the light.
He loves this part. Travis, you're a star.
But like the food, we're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, they always say like if
That's a really cool thing about.
what's the saying where like if you're gonna enjoy what you do, like love what you do or whatever that whole concept is.
And
Like,
you don't work a day in your life.
yeah, but this is the concept of we're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
So we might as well just write it down.
Yes.
And that's pretty much the concept of it.
And I think that's a great thing in general because, like you said, it doesn't feel like you're working. And like people do that all the time. They fall in love with doing something and they don't realize like some other opportunities that could be there, like starting the Vibe and Dine. And it's like a really good testament to that. It's like, wait a second.
Never even would have.
We could help people do this, and we're just going to be going there anyways. So,
Exactly right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a really awesome thing. It's that's
Do you want to share
entrepreneurship.
Your favorite part, or is that the same thing?
No, my favorite part is really boring, but it's the people. Like it just is. Like the fact that I'm sitting here with you guys.
Yeah.
Like you guys are so
Cool opportunities.
freaking cool.
And I will jump
thank
in
you.
and
I know you're talking about me and not her, obviously.
There's
Shelby's behind the camera. They know that.
She's everything. I will even say
was like-
difficulty is also with Vibe and Dine is not only keeping up with because there's just so much in Brevard and I want to do everyone justice.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
very hard to pick and choose because everyone works so hard that you don't want to leave anything
Right.
out.
Yeah. And
So,
feel
like-
like you're picking favorites. favorites,
Yes,
and that's why I'm not going to ask you what your favorite restaurant
Yeah, don't
is
do that.
or what's your favorite bar, so we don't start any fights around here.
Yeah, you don't.
So any funny mishaps or anything that's happened at any of the restaurants or places that you've been at?
Let her ride.
Any good? You don't have to name the restaurants.
This one night we went to a bar and we were going out with a decent amount of people. Obviously pre-COVID, you know, when you were living your life.
Yeah.
And
Pre-COVID, pre-kid.
I wore.
Oh.
I had a shirt that didn't have a back to it. So you don't understand this,
I've
but you can
never
only
had a shirt
wear
that didn't have a back to it.
certain amount of undergarment because you don't want to show straps. The whole point of a strapless shirt is to not show straps.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm following.
You have to wear something
no straps.
on the front, which we like to call sticky chicken cutlets.
Sticky chicken
By
cutlets.
we.
Sticky
That's
boobs.
what we
I think.
call
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what I was wearing, and we're on the dance floor, and we're just standing in the middle. It's not like we were busting any kind of crazy moves.
It's a full-blown conversation.
We were in a conversation on the
It
dance
was
floor,
a conversation.
and a sticky chicken cutlet
Plop, plop.
literally bounced in the middle of the dance floor.
No.
Fell on.
No. Nothing bounced. It was. They stuck.
Wait,
because
both
they
of
were
them?
like, I think
No, it's only
one.
one.
It was one. It was one. But there was no bouncing. Like it was,
Did anyone break
it was
dance on top of it?
And it just went. No, I just reached out because I knew they were on, and I probably made fun of her
Just
for having
stood up.
them.
And he this is how I knew he was the man of my dreams. He literally put his foot out there, grabbed my sticky chicken cutlet,
Pulled
slid
it back.
What a gentleman.
I don't know how many people noticed, but they literally it
Not
just
one
bounced.
person in that group noticed. Because how do you not make?
Wow.
Yeah.
If I sold it, I'd be ripping
That is
people
smooth.
for days.
You don't get over that, but now I just shared it, so it's out there, but,
It's out there for the whole world to know.
yeah.
I love it. So tell us, what's the any upcoming plans? What's the future of the Vibe and Dine? Where to next? Onward and upward.
You can talk about onward and upward.
We just got to dig in deeper. You know, people start asking me, like, are you going to start covering areas outside of Brevard, outside the Space Coast? And Vero, I think, is really, really Cape Canaveral, Vero Beach, the area in between. We just want to get in as deep as we can.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we update the information so that people really learn about what's happening every single day, and they have.
There's a lot of new stuff coming up,
Always.
and yeah, it's like it's hard to even keep up
You
with. But it's
can't,
just,
and there's so many new restaurants. There's so many new spots. So just, you know, what's next for Vibe and Dine is what's next for Brevard. You know, and it's just
digging in deep.
digging in deep.
Love it.
It's a
Love
great
it.
spot to be. It's a great
Love it.
spot to dig in.
Yes, it is. Yes. So where can everyone find you? We talked about the channels,
Yeah.
but what's your, what's your handles and your
All the-
whatever they
all the
get on your newsletter website.
So daily updates. We do social media at Vibe and Dine Melbourne.
Okay.
We have a Facebook group. We would love everyone to start. We don't need to be the only one sharing our favorite happy hours. We would love to
No, I think the cool thing about
everybody's
the
favorite
Facebook
spot.
page is that people actually, I mean, it's more interaction. People are
Yeah.
throwing things out there that
Yeah.
we may not even know. So it's
Is the
a cool
group?
concept.
You had to join the group. Is it
Yeah,
public?
you have to, no, it's private.
Private, and you
have
request to join
you
the
have to
group?
request to
Okay.
join. We try
the
to
name
be
of it?
pretty strict about it.
Well,
Then we got a website, vibeandnine.com. That's where you really find out. You could search by the town. So if you're out and about,
Yeah,
you
I
could
would think
literally.
that's cool. The
yeah,
website,
do the
like,
website.
and again, like, she's building all this stuff, and I'm just kind of playing with it. And like, you go in, you're like,
You're like, whoa,
as soon as you
this
go,
is-
especially like on the mobile
Kate, this
app
is
or whatever,
impressive.
like, you literally, it's like, where do you want to go? And you're like, well, I'm in Rockledge, or I'm in Miko, or I'm in Grant, I'm in Vero. You just click it, and like, do you want happy hours? Do you want daily specials? Do you want entertainment? Like, it's cool. It is.
Thanks,
it's,
love.
It's
Awesome.
cool. No, I mean,
Awesome.
I'll tell you, because I don't tell her enough how amazing
Here
she
it
is,
is.
how hard.
Get
I mean,
it
I tell
all
her how
out.
hard she works, 'cause I
Get
know
it out on camera.
I know she works her ass off, but like, I mean, it's true. Like
Thanks, love.
I don't say it enough in terms of how much I enjoy it and just being able to see it, use it. And again, like if I don't use it, it's just because I get to talk right to the
Well,
source.
I already know where we're
So
going.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what
I
are
know
the
we're eating
specials?
dinner tonight,
And then
honey.
if she says she doesn't know, I have to go look it up.
Yeah.
But I at least know
Yes.
where to go, and
Yes.
it's cool.
Awesome.
It's cool.
Well, Travis, Kate, it was awesome having you guys.
Thanks for being
Great
so
talking
cool.
with you. Yes. We'll do it again sometime.
Absolutely.
No.
Vibe and Dine, signing off.
Realty.
Thanks, y'all.
No.
Woo!
Now go.